Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with a new episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back for another episode of When I First Heard. And I'm so excited to be back. I am I'm here. Physically, I feel better. Emotionally, only God can do it, okay? Because the last 2 weeks, the last month, the last 2 months has been very, 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 very emotionally draining. But we're here. We shall prevail, okay? As we always do. I hope you all have been having an amazing day, week, month, year, all of those good flavors. I really do hope everything is going really good for everybody out there, because life has been lifing for everybody, not just me, not just you. Life is lifing, okay? The state of the world. And I feel like that's what inspired me to record today's episode, in particular the song that I chose, because it's very much real. It's very much giving life still has to proceed. No matter what you're going through, the trials and tribulations that we all face as humans trying to navigate this crazy world, is like life still has to happen, and we still have to go through these things. And that's what's inspiring me to want to talk about this song. And it means so much to me. I feel like when she released this song, we all were like, damn. I don't know. It was just like everybody as a whole, we just had to stop and really listen to the song, because this is one of them songs that it captures everything that you're feeling, like the way of the world. And I feel like it's timeless as well, because no matter what you're going through, whether it's you being happy, you being depressed or sad, emotional, this is that song that encourages you to keep going, to let you know that no matter what you try to put off, you're eventually gonna have to face it. And I feel like when she dropped this song, the album itself is iconic, it's legendary, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. And when I say all time, I'm gonna say top 10, like seriously, and it's not number 10. This album, this song, this artist, Solange knows, and I'm gonna be talking about, she goes by Solange, we know Solange. I'm going to be talking about Cranes in the Sky by Solange, off of her third studio album, A Seat at the Table, which is, like I said, undeniably one of the best albums of all time. The production, the song choices, the singles. It was so many more songs on this album that I know would have went crazy as singles, but Solange is like one of them very chill artists to me. She's not going to make anybody listen. It's like she's one of them artists that you run to, like, oh my god, she dropped the album, let me go listen. It's like she has that type of impact. And you knowing her artistry and knowing that she is truly an artist at heart, you know that it's not going to be just some microwave, you know that it's not going to be some quick, let me just make a track just to make a song, microwave type of music. It's going to be something heartfelt. It's going to be something that makes you feel, something that makes you think, something that makes you wonder. And I feel like Solange is one of them artists who truly appreciates the art of the industry. Like, not to say forget, but put the business and the contracts and everything on the back burner. You could take all of that away, strip it away. She's going to be an artist at heart. She's one of them people that you cannot take away from the arts and the the impact that she has with her fans and with the music industry as a whole. And I'm talking about music lovers when I say music industry. I'm not talking about the executives with the suits on. I'm talking about the people that she touches. Solange is one of them artists who really touches people. And she's not heavy on she's on social media, but she's not like just sharing everything. She shares periodically. She lets us know like when she has like shows coming up, like in New York City. I know she has like Saint Huron. Like she has like a lot of business ventures that are very successful and very on brand for a person such as Solange. But it's like it's never forced upon us. I feel like Solange is authentically herself, and I feel like that's what makes people love her. You can just tell she's Solange. It's nothing to exaggerate. It's nothing to put on a front for, or it's nothing to fake about, to be phony about with Solange. It's just, I'm giving you me. And we, the people, we love that, because nowadays I feel like everybody is taking on different people personalities, and Solange to me is one of them artists and one of them people that stay true to herself. She stays true to herself no matter what's trending. And I love the way that she embraces like the newer artists, JT, Ari Lennox. You can tell she has an eye for true talent, and we love that. We love a black queen that uplifts other black queens, especially the queens with the talent. Shout out to Ari Lennox. I love me some Ari Lennox. Like, I would live for an Ari Lennox and Solange collaboration. Like, seriously. But let me get to the song. I just had to stand a bit because Solange is that girl, okay? That woman. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? That was Solange, okay? Let me stop playing. But let's get into this. Let's get into this song, y'all. This is a long episode. I haven't been here in a minute, so show me some grace, okay? So, Cranes in the Sky, released October 5th, 2016. It does not seem that long ago. It does not seem like this song was released like over, 10 years ago? That's crazy, 16. No, it hasn't been 10 years, sorry. This song was released about 7-8 years ago. And it was released by Saint Records in Colombia. It was the first single from Solange's third album, A Seat at the Table, which was written by Solange because, like I said, she's an artiste. And when I saw who produced this song, it made sense to me. When I say it made sense, because I know he did some more like tracks off of the album, producing wise. But Raphael Sadiq, I've talked about him before on my podcast. When I first heard It Never Rains by Tony, go listen to it. He's one of them artists that you can't deny his talent. He's one of them artists that I feel like every true artist would love to work with. When you hear Raphael Sadiq's name, you automatically just perk up if you're a music lover, because his talent, it's out of this world. He's just like a musical genius. Like, at the end of the day, Raphael Sadiq is one of them people, such as a Babyface. His ear for music, and it's just like, it's different. I feel like a lot more people, artists, specifically R&B artists, should be reaching out to Raphael Sadiq. Seriously, that's the man with the plan. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri too, because he's still making the bops. And Ari Lennox. Shout out to her for reaching to Jermaine. Well, however that went, I'm here for the Jermaine and Ari Lennox team. I'm here for that. We need that. More people need to circle back to Raphael like Solange did. Because what we're missing right now is the producer and artist collaboration and that connection. How Janet had that connection with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Like, we're missing that. We need that. And that's what made the music special. That bond that they shared in the studio, like creating these songs that we love, that are timeless. We need that. And I feel like Raphael Sadiq is that person that can bring them hits out of a lot of people. So I just had to stand for Raphael Sadiq really fast. But yeah, shout out to Raphael Sadiq. And let me see what we're going to talk about next. So speaking of the song success and what Raphael could do with him being like this musical genius and Solange being the artist that she is, Cranes in the Sky debuted at number 74 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It also won the Grammy for Best R&B Performance at the 59th Annual Grammy Awards in 2021. Like I said, Black excellence. It's just like, it's a no-brainer. You got Solange and you got Raphael Sadiq. What more could you ask for? It's like we were gonna get bops. We were gonna get Grammy Awards, okay? We were gonna get that. Get into the lyrics. Y'all know I love getting into the lyrics, right? I love talking about the song. And when I first heard Cranes in the Sky, I remember hearing the single and I was like, oh my God. At the time, of course, when I hear it's like cranes in the sky, I'm just hearing like the melody of the song. Sometimes it's weird. I'll listen to a song differently depending on like the tempo, the melody. Sometimes I listen to a song for the first time and I'll listen to the words first. Sometimes I'll listen to the beat first. Sometimes I'll listen to the way that they project the song, like if it's different like riffs or anything like that. I have different ways of listening to a song depending on like the song itself. But when I first heard Cranes in the Sky, I instantly locked in with it's like the chorus, cranes in the sky. Like that part just was on like a loop for me in my mind. Like it was very catchy, and I didn't think to like automatically go look at the lyrics. I was just like, let me listen again. It just sounded good to me. It felt good. But then the first verse, and not even the first verse, the intro. One thing that will always capture me and grab my attention is a strong or provocative intro. And when she opened the song with, I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I feel like that was very, 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 very telling, and it was very real. And at that moment, I knew what kind of song this was going to be, in a sense. Like, I didn't know exactly what Solange was going with it, but I feel like it was more so of masking your pain, like just from that part. Because in life, like, personally, I can say with me, when you think about going through the hardest times of your life, being depressed or getting rejected for jobs or falling out with friends and family, losing family and friends, it's just like sometimes you do try to drink it away. You try to access the easiest way to heal your pain. And sometimes for some people that looks like drinking. You're gonna numb the pain. It's gonna be temporary, but it's numbing. It's making me feel good in a sense. I tried to dance it away. Sometimes you do want to like just go out and grab a drink. Let's go to the bar. Let me forget about all my troubles. Yeah, so it's like, if I can't face that problem head on, yes, I'm going to try to drink it away. I'm going to try to dance it away. Let me dye my hair. Let me cut my hair off. So many women, and men too, but I'm a woman. I'm going to speak from my perspective and our perspective. And so many women, when we have some of the biggest obstacles in life or some very challenging times, or just wanting to recreate yourself, rebrand yourself, what we do, change your hair color, change your hairstyle, chop it all off. And when a woman cuts all of their hair off, it's like, oh, she's about to step it up 10 notches. She's about to, you're not about to stop playing with that girl. Like, we are not dealing with what we dealt with the baggage, quote unquote, with that set hair that we had. It's like you're starting a brand new you. So when Solange said, I tried to drink it away, I tried to put one in the air, I tried to dance it away, I tried to change it with my hair, baby, that was a word. Not only was it a word, but it was very, very relatable. Being a black woman in this world, not to make it about race, being a woman in this world, period, it's like you sometimes are silenced. Sometimes you're going to be shushed or led to believe that your voice doesn't matter, your opinion doesn't matter. So if you don't have the courage or the bandwidth to address that situation at hand, okay, whatever. Let me just go grab a drink. It's like you gonna do all of those things Solange said just to try to get that thought away. Let me not deal with the elephant in the room right now. Let me just go put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, she said, I ran my credit card bill up. Thought a new dress would make it better. I tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. Now, y'all know, we as a people, when you don't feel good, you at least want to look good. And sometimes shopping, specifically for me, for women, it makes us feel better. Like, you forget about all of the problems because you get lost in the sauce. If you got the sauce, okay, it ain't my fault. Blame it on the Joes, baby. What Lizzo say? No, but seriously, it's like, I ran my credit card bill up. Let me go buy some clothes. Let me take my mind off of this. I'll think about that tomorrow. I thought a new dress would make it better, baby. Oh, I just got this dress with the pockets on it. You know we love a good dress with pockets. Just thinking like, okay, let me mask what I'm feeling. Let me just distract myself. Working it away. Some people feel like getting lost in work will make everything just disappear, all of your problems. And sometimes that makes it worse because it's like now you're drowning in work. Where's your free time? Oh, the free time that you have, you're going to devote it back to work just so you won't have to think about what you don't want to deal with. Okay, but that just made me even sadder. She said, I tried to keep myself busy, ran around in circles. I made myself dizzy. I slept it away. I read it away. I sexed it away. And it's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't want to feel those metal clouds. And when I read that, I was like, I wonder what was the process for Solange or with Solange like recording this song and album in particular, because this song is very deep to me. And like I said, when I first heard Cranes in the Sky, it was the chorus that had me stuck because it felt familiar. It felt good. But then I got into the lyrics and I feel like it was way more deeper than I thought on the surface. And the process of her writing this song is like, it was her trying to mask her pain. And, you know, she was really trying to mask her pain. And I feel like that's very telling. And I came across this article with Solange and Beyonce with Uproxx. I think that's the name of it, UPROXX. And Solange said to Beyonce, she said she remembered looking up and seeing all of the cranes in the sky. She said they were heavy and such an eyesore and not what I identify with peace and refuge. She said basically turning lemon into lemonade. She found inspiration in the cranes, adding, I remember thinking of it as an analogy for my transition. This idea of building up that was going on, what was going on in our country at the time. All of this excessive building and not really dealing with what was in front of us. So it's like cranes in the sky. It's a distraction to block out everything that you're feeling. You don't want to feel those metal clouds. You just want to block everything out from feeling anything. So you're going to shop it away. You're going to dance it away. You're going to sing it away. You're going to pray it away. You're going to read it away. You're going to sex it away. But you don't want to deal with that problem head on. And in life, I feel like we all can relate to this song because sometimes it is easier to go grab a bottle of wine or hop on the phone and complain or vent to a friend or a family member instead of just like facing that problem head on, because sometimes facing that problem is harder than, you know what I'm saying? It's harder than that hangover you're going to have the next morning. Sometimes it's harder and sometimes we don't want to face it. But in life, now that I'm older and seeing how this life really works, you're always going to have to deal with that elephant in the room, no matter what, no matter how far you try to run, because it's always going to be back waiting for you. You can mask it. You could throw all the dirty clothes on top of it, not wash, go grab them pants out the dirty clothes basket, dust them off. But guess what? You still going to have to go wash them clothes at some point. You have to. You really have to. I know that was left field, but that's what it just came to my mind. But no matter what, you're going to have to deal with that baggage at the end of the day. Your feelings are valid, but being an adult is like, you have to face those metal clouds, you know? So she said, it's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't want to feel those metal clouds. This song is just like so deep and so good. Like, Solange really is like, she's one of them artists that I love so much. And for me personally, I feel like she doesn't have to come out with another album at all and I'll be satisfied. I want her to, but she doesn't have to, because I'm impressed and I can replay the body of work that she gave us with these 3 albums back to back and feel satisfied all over again. Seriously, I'm so serious. That's the quality of the music that she gave us. And that's what quality does. It lasts the test of time. It's quality. You know? And that's the beauty of Solange. That's the beauty of Raphael. That's the beauty of Solange. That's the beauty of Raphael Sadiq. That's the beauty of music. And I love it. That's why I love music, because it takes you to a place. It really does. And I want to feel everything. And with this album, with this song, Cranes in the Sky, I felt everything. And I know that it's going to be okay. And you should know that too. Know that facing your problems or that elephant in the room, it may hurt. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's life. And we all have to do it. So shout out to Solange for creating this song, for writing it. Shout out to Raphael Sadiq for producing it. I love the video. I just loved everything about this project. I think that's all I have. Thank y'all for listening. I'm Kim A. Follow me on social media on the TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. What else? Everywhere I'm Kim AK Brand. And be sure to subscribe to my podcast. When I first heard, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. Listen to me. And I appreciate y'all. I hope that everything is going good for everybody. And spread love. We need more love right now. The world is crazy, okay? More love, okay? More love. More love. See y'all.